Play ball. They just finished the national anthem. Hold on a second. Welcome, 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 welcome. We've got one more week to go after this. Pretty sad. Just one more week. But alas, I will try to make it a busy off season for us. Once again, I got to get on my damn web browser and find my stream. Hold up. People be messaging me. There you go. You saw my private Facebook message. We have no secrets here, ladies and gentlemen. No secrets. You know me. Open book. Clean as the driven snow. Can I get to my goddamn... Oh my god. YouTube. Why is it so hard to find my fucking channel? I just tried to click it, but my crappy mouse made me move down and click the next thing. Sooner or later, I'll have my stream up ready to go on my phone so I can read your fucking comments. Please let me mute it before my voice blasts through. It didn't. And we're off. Okay, cool. Y'all ready? Martinsville, bitch. I have high expectations for this race. I hope it's a good one. I treated myself today. I'm going to wait till everybody gets here because I'm not going to stop talking about it all day. I treated myself today. I was good to me for once. I was very good to me. Had to cure some of those Kiss Cruise blues today and be good to myself. Bought me a little something. Actually, it's a big something, but it didn't really cost that much. I'm watching Baltimore-Pittsburgh right now. It's been a great game between really good teams. God damn it. Everybody and their grandmother's been messaging me this week. I should only respond to the good-looking ones. Hey, Lori. I bought a new TV today. Oh, Lamar Jackson got crushed, but I think he just scored. Oh, they're going to say he's down to 1. Never mind. Bought a new TV today. So, it's a 50-inch 4K TV with Roku built into it, and it only costs like $225. That's it. $225 for a 50-inch TV with 4K. I'd been considering getting a new TV because the PS5 is coming, and I want to be able to use performance mode on PS5 and have all my games run at 60 FPS. So I went ahead and broke down today and bought this TV because it's surprisingly cheap. Like I said, it was $225, and I'm getting a bonus this week and working a lot anyway. So, woo!
Marty Schneider. Rick Denny Hamlin is plus 27 above the cut line, but they just found something here on pit road that they did not like with the 11 car. It's a travel packer on one of the rear shocks. They actually asked on the 11 team if NASCAR would allow them to remove it here before they give the command to start engines. NASCAR said if you remove it, you'll have to go to the back of the field. They elected not to remove it. They'll try to remove it on the first stop. We'll see, Dave, if that affects their day. Alex Bowman needs a win today to get to the
TV. My uncle messaged me this morning and was like he bought a new TV. He bought a 65-inch for like $500 because it was on sale, and he just now got his stimulus check, so he went and bought one. Whoops, hit the mute button. Still getting used to this remote. He went and bought one and was like, hey, man, Walmart's got crazy deals on TVs. So I went over there this morning and impulse bought this fucking monstrosity. This thing is huge, but it was light as a feather. I had such an easy time carrying this thing. It was so light. Now, my old TV, the 48-inch TV, I moved it to another room. That thing weighs about 3 tons. That really sucked, having to carry that thing and lift it up and put it on that shelf in there, but it's in the other bedroom now, and I keep the little TV. I've got 2 TVs in here now. I got this little one here that I'm watching football on, and I got my big 4K monster up here that I'm watching the race on. And it has the NBC app and all that shit, so I ain't got to use my PlayStation for that anymore, which is good, because that was getting to be a real drag, honestly.
And we're extremely happy to have loyal Xfinity customers from the Martinsville area here to say, drivers, start your engines! Crank iron and hold. One of the things we reiterate every race, no mistakes. You can't make mistakes if you want to make it to the championship.
Anybody want to make a prediction today? You can't. Well, Denny's day's off to a weird start. There's something on the car. I couldn't quite hear what they were saying because I was rambling, but Denny's got something up with the car, and they wanted to remove it. And NASCAR said, if you remove it, you got to start in the back. So I guess they're just deciding not to remove it and just try to run the race that way. But I'm like, oh boy, Denny. It begins. I wouldn't want to give up that track position neither. You know, he's starting top 5 at Martinsville. We got a competition costing at lap 60. Oh, yeah, it was Denny Hamlin left a travel packer, and the shock chose not to remove it so they don't have to start in. There you go. It was a travel packer. But he's stuck with it now. Enjoy the ride, little travel packer. I'm enjoying this TV. It is so life-changing. This is the best. Usually when I spend $200 or so, my soul hurts for a few days. But already I'm looking at this thing like, you know what? This was a worthy purchase. And like I said, it's so light. Something this big is that light. So I'm quite happy. Very happy indeed. So I got a new TV to go with my PS5 whenever I get it in a couple of weeks. Working more this week and getting a bonus. And I'm like, you know what? Getting a bonus. I'll buy this fucking TV. So I just got to remember to not kill anybody at work because this is how I'm getting the money to get this fucking thing. So I should get more money at work tomorrow, actually. And see, that's the good thing about working how I'm working right now. When it's just my dad, I have to wait forever to get paid, of course, because he's about as useful as a free Wi-Fi connection in the Auschwitz prison shower, so I have to wait for my fucking money, which is why he's $500 behind anyway. But the other dude, he's a fucking moron, but at least he pays immediately. So I've got that going for me. Oh, come on, little phone. Fuck it, put the phone on the Wi-Fi, I don't care. So we get this shit to load faster. Oh my sweet lord. Baltimore 14, Pittsburgh 7. It's been a really competitive game. Could have got away from either team, honestly. Hold on, God, I'm texting like 35 people. That shit's about to stop, though. I'm about to watch a damn race. Save our texting during the commercial. Let me know how the race audio sounds. I'm not sure how this new TV is.
You're going to have to use them equally here at this racetrack, Martinsville Speedway. Car starting to roll off of pit road.
I should have waited till Black Friday, because then I'd probably get this for like $100. But whatever. I felt like this was already cheap enough.
Brad Keselowski, Rochester Hills, Michigan. Martin Truex Jr., Mayodan, New Jersey.
Alex Bowman, Tucson, Arizona.
Denny Hamlin, Chesterfield, Virginia. Kurt Busch, Las Vegas, Nevada. Kevin Harvick, Bakersfield, California. Joey Logano, Middletown, Connecticut.
Chase Elliott, Dawsonville, Georgia.
Take a look a little bit further back. Kyle Boyer's got his first win of the season. He'll start in row 5, no longer a part of the round of 8.
Yeah, Clint Boyer back in row 8. Perhaps his final start will be
Okay.
next year. Keep an eye on him, as well as Jimmy Johnson back in row 14.
Hold on, I gotta be quiet because I'm gonna listen to my own stream and see how the race audio sounds.
Daniel Suarez, the 96, row 15. Bubba Wallace in row 16. We'll be moving over to 2311 Racing. Denny Hamlin and Mike.
Okay, it sounds good to me. I love this TV.
Gus Car cameras will be riding along board with some of the
And I love the little
drivers.
remote.
Chase
I'm
Elliott
sure I
will
won't
have
lose
the
it.
camera
Nah.
here. He's got his roof cam, also a passenger side reverse.
Oh my God, the Dolphins are kicking the shit out of the Rams. I knew I should have picked Miami because Miami is so well coached. For a rebuilding team, the Miami Dolphins are pretty fucking tough.
Interior of that car.
Knew I should have picked them.
Kevin Harvick, real tree camo. Cam, he's got a cool shot for us today. You see a little footwork in Martinsville. Denny Hamlin.
Ooh, the picture on this TV is
Got a
pretty.
great shot for us as well. This left front will be a fun shot all day.
So we go from right at track level to high above Martinsville Speedway. Our aerial coverage brought to you by Geico. All right, Steve, give us the race breakdown here at Martinsville. It's a fairly long race in the sense of 500 laps.
I can't think of a better place to have the cut race in the round of 8. Just over a half mile. The paperclip, very obvious reasons, looks just like a paperclip. It looks flat, but there's a little bit of bank, 8 to 9 degrees. It is concrete in the corners. The asphalt, 12 degrees. If you get up to the asphalt, you're in trouble. That's way out of the groove. You want to stay on the concrete in the corners. 500 laps, 130 laps for both stage 1 and stage 2. The final stage, 240 laps. You can go 150 on fuels. You can go a long ways here. We expect the competition yellow around lap 60. You have to ask yourself what that competition
Yesterday sucked. I'm in such a better mood today. I slept about 14 fucking hours, so I should feel pretty good. I slept about 14 hours, got up, did 90 minutes on the bike, and then was inspired to go buy that TV talking to my uncle while I was riding the bike. TV was easy to set up.
Like it does for Joe Logano in terms of preparation. What about the mental side? Just earlier on the grid,
TV was easy to set up. The hardest part was putting the stands on it, and that wasn't hard, you know. It just required some effort. I'm a real adult now. I bought a TV. I remember 6 years ago walking out of the store when I bought my PS4 with my own money. It's the first time I'd bought a console with my own money instead of getting it for Christmas or some shit. And I was like, hey, I'm an adult now. 26 and I bought a TV and I feel like I'm 40.
He said, if nothing else, that's a good omen for us today, Dave.
All right, Chase Elliott was so confident in his pre-race interview, he had our analysts thinking they should change.
We got a big fight in the Baltimore-Pittsburgh game. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense, the offset, anybody getting ejected. I can't read lips. He's talking a lot.
He starts 8th today and needs to win, Rick.
Needs to win. That is...
Well, theoretically, Chase doesn't need to win, but in all likelihood, yeah, you're probably going to have to win.
Up on the flag stand is Clay Campbell. He's Martinsville Speedway president. He will be today's Xfinity 500 honorary starter over there to the right.
Excuse
Not
me.
holding the flag yet. That's Clay. He's a finalist for the Comcast.
Oh, NASCAR season's almost over.
Along with Bubba Wallace and Matt Collig from the Xfinity Series, one of the owners there. The Comcast Community Champion is going to be crowned in conjunction with NASCAR Championship Weekend.
You know why I had to become a diehard football fan? It's because, like, I used to just watch NASCAR. I didn't watch football religiously about 12 years ago, but NASCAR has always been like religion for me. So I would watch it every goddamn week, every race. And then in the off season for 3 months, I'd be so bored and miserable and just bored. So I was like, you know what? I need to get way heavy into football because it just carries me through the whole off season of NASCAR. So now I'm never bored during the year. The only weekend that's boring is the week before the Super Bowl, because there's usually nothing on. WWE usually has Royal Rumble that week, but I'm not a big WWE fan. Not anymore.
But that all can switch so quickly quickly depending upon who's leading the race.
So NASCAR season ending isn't as devastating as it used to be for me because I have plenty to do. But I still, by the time the 500 rolls around, I miss it.
Bowman fast the last time they were here. I think all 4 of those drivers below, as well as all 4 above, I'll be honest, all 8 of those drivers could win this race, and I wouldn't be shocked.
And if one below that cut line wins, that's that win and you're in. You automatically make it into the championship 4 and have a shot at the title next weekend. So
we're not going green yet.
what was wrong with the 11?
I like their little patch of fans they got up in the stands there on the front stretch.
Before the green flag even flies?
It really could. You know, you were asking me.
And oh yeah, this is Jimmy Johnson's last race at Martinsville. You know, the whole this is Jimmy's last race at blank racetrack kind of lost a lot of its luster with the season they've had. But Martinsville, if you're a Jimmy Johnson fan, has got to be pretty significant.
I honestly don't know what that component is for the 11 because every team uses.
Jimmy Johnson owned this place.
But it's something that limits the travel on the right rear. I don't know if they feel it can come out on its own on the racetrack or if they're going to have to remove it on a pit stop. The big question is, how is it going to affect this car?
God, I worked out and everything, took a shower, and then getting that TV home and getting it out and moving shit and hooking it up and all that, I was like sweating immediately. I was like, well, God, I should have just waited to take my shower after I got the fucking TV fixed.
Steve, is it something you could see right now?
Yeah, God. I texted my dad and asked him what time we're working tomorrow. Hopefully he just says, don't worry about it, not tomorrow. Even though I know that's not happening because we got to get this shit done by Wednesday. Green flag. Boy, this picture quality is crystal clear. I love it. Fancy new TV. I'm just nuts for Alex Bowman's new paint scheme. That pun was intended.
11 dives down to the curbing.
So my pick to win the race is Brad Keselowski, by the way. No coincidence he's leading already. I mean, he started on the pole. Like, that's not why I picked him. It's just in this style of racing this year, Brad's been the man. So I like Brad to win the race. He's already 25 points to the good anyway for the championship. But maybe, just maybe, Chase Elliott can knock him out and win this race. Chase is pretty good here.
We saw that here in the spring. Let me ask you a question, Steve. If the left car drops up here and takes the lead, do you need to worry about taking that thing out of there? Nope. Nope. If it's driving good, we're going to worry about it when we get home to figure out.
Although you got to watch Truex now. Speaking of good at Martinsville, Truex won the last 2 races here, and he's underneath Keselowski for the lead. He's got to win. There's no doubt he's got to win. He's going to take the lead from Brad here. Hamlin looking under Bowman to 3. Ooh, how hard is Bowman going to run him down? Ah, Bowman gave him the spot. Hamlin diving into the left rear. Keselowski, calm down, Denny. Ain't got to drive that. Well, actually, looking at the leaderboard, he's only 3 points to the good. And he knocks Brad out of the way and won. So moved Denny to second. He ran over Brad Keselowski 2 times before he made the pass. Well, so much for Brad running away with this race like I thought he would. Hell.
Question of not being able to make it into the championship 4.
Shocking to see the Penske car struggling here.
Shocking to see Hamlin that aggressive, but if Truex or Elliott wins, Hamlin would only be ahead by single-digit points.
First and second position. Kurt Busch in third. Junior, does it surprise you? That seemed like a message early from the 11 of Denny Hamlin and the 2 of Brad Keselowski. We're only 5 laps in. We are not driving around here easy all day long. We're going to be aggressive. That definitely sets the tone for the rest of the race.
Oh, Dennis. Being aggressive at Martinsville never got you in trouble in the past, did it? Oh, wait.
Yeah, I think the 2 car also, he was pretty aggressive in the block. You know, he didn't give Denny Hamlin any room whatsoever. Getting into turn 1, really pinched him down big time, trying to get that bottom spot. So both of those drivers, in my opinion, early set the stage.
Take another look at what happened. Why there's a little bit of a wrinkled fender there on the 2.
Denny drives to the inside of the A8 here. I don't think that Keselowski or his spotter expected Denny to get that far up to the quarter panel of the 2 car. Then down here in turn 1, Denny just leans on it a little bit. That's typical Martinsville right there. Send the guy off the racetrack. Easy way to get the spot.
Chase Elliott makes it like Joey Logano. Again, Logano's locked into the championship 4.
When you look at the rundown, Truex and him, looking for a win in first. Kurt Busch in third. Chase Elliott in 6th. I mean, 3 of the cars below the cut line on their way in, and they're inside the top 6.
Whoa, we got a smoker. What is that?
34 car.
Michael McDowell. I think he's blowing up. That's going to bring out a caution, you would think.
Big tire up there for the 34. That's Michael McDowell behind the wheel, but some contact has been made, and how long will that tire last?
Not long with that amount of rubbing on the left side. You have to be very careful. No interliners here. If that tire goes flat, you will definitely lose control. We'll see if he tries to get to pit road. It's on the back stretch where he has to get down. That's right here. It looks like he's going to continue. Take a look at what happened.
Okay, it's a tire rub. God, it looked like he was blowing up. It's just a really bad tire rub. Hopefully it goes and he backs it into the wall, because fuck Michael McDowell.
Yeah, that's a heavy, heavy shot. Yeah, I heard the crew chief right there say left side's only if we come. The problem with pitting on the green here is it's one pit road, which is very long. You're going to lose at least 2 laps.
How is that tire not gone yet? That thing's been rubbing for 4 laps straight, non-stop. It doesn't let up anywhere on the racetrack. He's smoking on the straightaway from it.
Right now, stuck on the outside, can't get down.
Oh, yeah, Kurt Busch in third. He's still in this. He must win, though. So you got 2 must-win guys in the top 3, and the guy in second's hanging on for dear life by points if one of those other 2 guys wins.
Did not see it, but look at Brad Keselowski. He is starting to run these guys down. Denny's holding up Kurt. Kurt's holding up the 2 car of Brad Keselowski right now. Parker.
Oop, there goes that tire on Michael McDowell. It's down. He can't get to pit road, though. He can't get to... Oh, wait, he made it. He made it. I thought he was almost to 3, but he got to pit road. We stay green. Truex, Hamlin, Kurt Busch, Keselowski, Bowman. Hell, that's 3 must-wins in the top 5.
Awesome internet.
I love Martinsville. Looks like a good race already. Oh, God, my back hurts. I did a lot of moving around today and the last couple of days. It's starting to catch up with me. Yeah, honestly, I thought that was much ado about nothing. I knew that wouldn't really affect Hamlin. I was like, how could that possibly affect performance? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, yeah, I should be at a KISS show tonight. And tonight would have been the show that I get to go in the theater and watch. Oh, well. There's always next year. I can justify this TV purchase. I'll just say, oh, I would have spent this money on a concert or something anyway this year, so I could spare it. God, I really got a lot of cool shit this year. I got a new phone, a new computer. Well, just a computer. It's a new computer, but I needed one for like 3 years anyway. New computer, new phone. Bought a fucking television. Why is my phone not letting me? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Chase Elliott in the top 5 during the commercial. I see Alex Bowman must have got shuffled up to that outside line, and a couple of guys got through there. Hey, Brad, I don't know how you're on here while you're in the car. You have your phone in your car again, Brad. Didn't they tell you not to do that?
Or you can download that mobile app today.
Brad, they told you can't have your phone in the car anymore. Now, granted, they ran with that picture you took, and that's when NASCAR decided they wanted to be relevant on social media, but don't you put that phone in your car. Well, you probably had to keep it in the car, because if you took it out before the race, they would call that an unapproved adjustment and make you start in the back. So I guess you're stuck with it today. And yeah, Elliott looks pretty good right now. Keselowski, and we got I feel like Hamlin's so fucking slow. He's a second behind Truex, and he's holding up these guys behind him. Hamlin's got a decent car, but he's got 4 guys lined up behind him that are definitely faster. You can tell. It's not just lap traffic. That's the great thing I love about Martinsville. You can really see when somebody's just getting in the way, because all of a sudden there'll be about 6 cars lined up on top of each other, and the one in front of all of them you know is slow. So yeah, we have 4 must-wins in the top 5 now.
This morning, Dave, and he kind of laughed at everyone saying, hey, we're advanced to Phoenix. He said, you know what? As great as our regular season was and the playoffs have been.
Where's Harvick running? Harvick's 9th. He's fine. Oh, wow. Well, because Truex is leading, Harvick's only 2 points to the good, 5 to the good now. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, Harvick and Hamlin are both in jeopardy today because Truex, Kurt Busch, and Elliott look strong. Maybe this will be a little more dramatic than I thought.
Between these two, as Chase Elliott just moved Brad out of the way.
Well, it all started right here.
So Brad's been moved out of the way by 2 different drivers today. Chase didn't move him that bad. Or did he, or is this when he does it? Oh, yeah, he did. That's as bad as Hamlin. Elliott just sent it in there and hit him in the left rear quarter panel and went on his way. Good for Chase. Brad Keselowski's been a punching bag today. Remember that by the end of the race. He ain't going to want to put up with that. It's okay. We've only got 470 laps to go.
Lap 30 of the race. See if that really gets him riled up. What kind of race will he run going forward?
Kurt Busch has been working for about 15 laps to get around Denny Hamlin.
This is a must-win situation for the one of Kurt Busch right there. We're looking back from Denny Hamlin and that Coca-Cola onboard. And Kurt Busch, you know, up here being aggressive, running in the 3rd spot right now behind Hamlin, trying to put some pressure on him. He's got to win if he wants to go to Phoenix with a shot at the title.
We talk a lot about all the guys in the playoffs. I think Kurt Busch.
Crap, you're losing spot. Yeah, I'm not sure what your car is missing right now. I don't know if you've got a good car and just taking it easy, and these other guys are just driving harder. I think they're just driving harder. Clearly, Truex has the best car, but I just think when it comes to like Elliott and Kurt Busch and all that, they're just driving harder. Hamlin a little tight off the corner. Oh, whoa, Kurt Busch bounced off the wall a little bit. He was chasing that thing up off the corner as bad as Hamlin was, but he hit the wall a little bit.
But he is ready to go. Starting to apply even more pressure. That's why he got into the wall there.
This is the best racetrack in NASCAR. Martinsville is the best. My favorite. Kurt's fine. That's as square as you can hit it.
All right, drivers, rhythm racetrack. You get into a rhythm here at Martinsville.
Absolutely. You can move around, too, to change your groove. Just mentioning how Denny was running a little bit higher. Chase Elliott's used a very high entry to turn across the middle of the corner and come off the bottom to make some passes. It's a lot of fun to try to find what's working and then try to improve on that lap after lap after lap. Parker.
Going for 2. Is Doug Peterson your crew chief or something? He goes for 2 a lot. I'm going to break this TV in tonight by watching the Dallas Cowboys get the shit beat out of them on national TV. That's as good a way to break it in as any. I mean, the Ravens Steelers are on the little TV I have here, but first proper game I'm watching on this big TV is going to be Philly and Dallas later tonight. I love this early start time. This race started just after 2 o'clock. That's an early start time these days. A real early start time would be like 1 o'clock, but for modern NASCAR, an early start time is 2, and I like this.
Let's talk about this right rear shot for the 11 team. Obviously, Denny turning pretty good lap times right now, but with limited travel on that right rear shot, what would you be worried about if you're Chris Gabehart? Maybe more right rear tire wear? Obviously, they've kind of survived most of this run, and with a comp caution coming here in, 23 laps, they're going to get a big break when that does come out.
Yeah, the question is, are they going to take the time to make the adjustment and pull it out of there? It doesn't seem like the 11's having a handling issue. Still running well inside the top two.
Hamlin's still second.
Kurt's
Kurt's kind of backed off now that he's knocked the wall down. So Hamlin's holding on to that spot. Now Elliott's putting pressure on Busch. Hey, remember when Kyle Busch won a fuel mileage race a few days ago? Kyle Busch won his Austin Dillon win. Poverty win. I think that's what I coined it Wednesday night or whatever. It's a poverty win. Truex is gone. Saw the dumbest thing on Twitter this week from Xfinity. This weekend is the inaugural Xfinity 500. Bitch, this ain't inaugural. We've been having this Martinsville race for years. It's not an inaugural race because you put your sponsor on it, okay? I can't wait till they put a sponsor on the Daytona 500 and call it the inaugural. Oh, it's the inaugural Verizon 500, formerly known as the Daytona 500. It's like, no, we've been doing Daytona 500 for years. About 50 or so. Actually, 62 at this point. I'm thinking about stupid guy shit with this TV. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to watch my first Daytona 500 on this big ass TV. Ooh, I can't wait to watch my first Super Bowl on this TV. It's going to look fantastic. Baltimore 14, Pittsburgh 7. Good God, Miami is killing. I knew I should have picked the fucking Dolphins. I knew it. That game had upset written all over it, but I was like, you know what? I don't think Tua's going to be that great. I don't think he's hot shit just yet, so I'm going to go with the Rams because they've actually been playing really great defense. A lot of it has to do with who they've played, but it's not like the Miami Dolphins are that much better than the teams from that NFC East that the Rams have kicked the shit out of all year because the Rams have had to play every NFC East team so far. Which one have they? Oh, wait. No, they haven't played them all just yet, I don't think. They've played 3 out of 4. I don't think they've played Philadelphia yet, have they? I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, I just know they've played at least 3 NFC East teams. And the Dolphins fit right in with that caliber of team. So I expected more from the Rams today. Raiders and Browns, 6-3 at half. I thought that might be a shootout. I picked the Raiders. Packers and Vikings, they're tied in the third quarter now. Kind of expected the Packers to run away with that one. And now back to the race.
Junior and Martin coming in, must-win situation. He was below the cut line. He's doing everything he needs to do right now. Leading this race out in front. A competition caution coming up at about 13 laps.
Oh, yeah, we got that competition yellow coming.
Such a nerve-wracking race, though,
We couldn't have all this great organic racing you're seeing on this wonderful racetrack without breaking it up with a scheduled caution. And Elliott is third. Wait, maybe Kurt Busch hit the wall harder than I thought.
Knowing you're going to be in traffic, even as the leader, you're going to be lapping cars.
Yeah, all day long, you're going to have to keep your temper calm down. People are
Kevin Harvick's dropped to 10th. He was not. He's just riding along in 10th there. Boy, if Harvick were to miss the Final Four somehow, that would just be the most. I've said this all year long. I'm a broken record. Every time something like that happens, something that retarded, I say it's the most 2020 thing ever. The season that Kevin Harvick has had, if he does not make the championship four, that is the most 2020 thing ever and deserves some kind of award. If that happens, and it is a possibility. Matter of fact, I'm kind of praying for it to happen now. I'd like to see him and Hamlin both miss it. Nothing against either of them. It would just be hilarious. It would just be 2020 rage. 2020 run amok. Elliott under Hamlin for second. Second place chase. Thank God those memes are dead. I couldn't have been a NASCAR streamer during that era. I would have broken something as many times as he finished second before he won a race.
Falls back to third.
These two had a little contact earlier in the race.
Martinsville, it's a short track, obviously, and an oval, but it has road course characteristics. You remember how good, like, A.J. Allmendinger and Marcus Ambrose would run at Martinsville compared to most tracks, and it makes perfect sense to me that Elliott would run strong at Martinsville. He's a master. But if the racetrack is flat, and you got to brake a lot and you're off the throttle, Elliott's going to show out. It's weird how this place lends itself to short track or road course drivers.
And that was because of the strategy call they had to make after he heard a sound in the 9 car, Alan Gustafson told me, but did not pit because his lap times were not falling off. It would have been a different strategy. They stayed out longer.
The top 2 guys are must win. This is worst case scenario for Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick and Brad Keselowski. What did I just say? I beat him to it. Oh, so the Dolphins really aren't dominating. They just got lucky. Because punt return, you know, that's a freak play that only happens once in a while. Scoop and score, you know, defense made a good play. And then another fumble at the 1. So, yeah. Well, the Rams came back from 25 down against Buffalo and got shit out of that game. So if anybody can come from behind, it's McVay's offense. Boy, John Hunter Nemechek and Ty Dillon do not want to get lapped. They really don't want to get lapped. This is going to get Elliott the lead if they're not careful. It's brought Elliott right to Truex's bumper. Truex was gone by over a second and a half. And Ty Dillon and John Hunter started bouncing off each other. Okay, well, it actually started with Bubba Wallace. He rammed John Hunter out of the way. Wow, Bubba. Jesus. Because Bubba doesn't want to get lapped either. That bought him some time. He's got Busher and Dillon between him and Truex, and they're 2 laps from the competition yellow. So way to go, Bubba. Fight for your right to not get lapped. Ooh, Truex has to take a defensive line into 1 and to get under Ty Dillon. That hurt Truex in the center there. Chase runs that line at Martinsville. I remember last year in the spring race that Keselowski won and Elliott finished second. Elliott ran this really weird line, and he gets a lot of speed out of it. I don't see anybody else doing it that often, but Elliott did it almost the entire race. Ideally, you want to be as close to that curb as possible without touching it. Elliott would be like in the center and arc it down off the corner. So weird. And it was frustrating me at first. I'm like, God, he's leaving the bottom open to these guys behind him, but then he like cuts it down near the exit of the corner. You know, at Martinsville, you got to protect the bottom. There's the competition yellow. And thank God we're finally in a Martinsville race where I don't have to worry about what position my guys are running in because of the choose rule. You know, used to it's like, oh, man, we're running 4th. We just need a caution. Oh, shit, caution came out. Ah, shit, we're 4th. We got to restart on the outside. We're going to lose all our spots. Wow, Cincinnati 17, Tennessee 7 at halftime. Forget me, I don't know anything about football. If the Bengals are beating the Titans by 10 right now, I don't know anything about football.
Right there, guys. If you think about it, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski both seen Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, and Kurt Busch up there. Any one of those 3 guys wins, and you got this incredible battle to be that last guy in the playoffs. That's how the stress starts right now.
Yeah, all those guys battling hard.
Ravens 17, Pittsburgh 7 at the half. I picked Pittsburgh to win the game, so I'm wrong on that one too right now. Still got a half to go.
Ty Dillon in the 13 will get the free pass. He was the highest scored car a lap down, and congratulations to Ty and wife Haley. They just had their baby, Captain. Their son was born right after the Texas race. As a matter of fact, Jimmy Johnson flew Ty Dillon back so that he could be there for the birth of their son.
Nerves for the driver, I think, have settled in because they've got to run these 63 laps. But the pit crews, they've been watching. Now it's their first
pit
chance
road
to
is
get
open.
Involved in this race. This was always, when I was part of a pit crew, you just want to get the first pit stop underway, kind of settle into your day. Parker.
Already this race is better than the spring race here. For whatever reason, the spring race at Martinsville is always kind of dull by Martinsville standards. And then the playoff race is just batshit crazy. For the first time in the history of my stream, we have an in-race reporter here. Brad Keselowski, how are you doing? What are you feeling in the car? What do you think you need? I tell you what you need. You need Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick to DNF with no stage points. That would be a huge help to you.
wore out the rear tire. Truex said his car was too tight, Dave.
The 9 crew put a fluorescent pink tape down for the left side tires of Chase Elliott to be on when he hit pit road.
Truex keeps the lead. Elliott second. Logano up to third. Wow, that's a big gain. He gained 4 spots. Keselowski up to 4th. Bowman 5th. Denny Hamlin's the big loser there, 3 spots back.
Logano gains 4, Bowman 5 on pit road.
There you go. Ooh, a Cowboys Eagles commercial. Yo, I'm so fucking hungry and it's only 2:30. All I've had to eat since last night is a banana. That helped for a little while, but boy, my stomach's like, hey man, the fuck? I don't like this new lifestyle we're leading where we don't eat all the time. And I'm like, look, stomach, we're trying to get in shape. It's working so far. All my fucking clothes are baggy on me now. Now I gotta go shopping for clothes. I'll probably wait till Christmas time to do that shit. Damn you, Logano. Yeah, you ain't been too thrilled with Logano this year. I thought y'all were supposed to be friends. You're the one. See, I got a bone to pick with you, Brad. You're the reason Joey got the job at Penske. You lobbied for him, and then we all had... Joey was probably going to be out of the Cup Series for at least a while, and then you lobbied to fucking Roger and got that dipshit a job. So, Brad, what the fuck? I've always liked you, Brad, but I'll hold that against you forever, is getting Joey Logano another chance. And now we have to suffer with it.
Wearing these DK hats. David Keith recently passed away, a longtime spotter. He's also a former driver with some ARCA wins. Passed away recently, and all the spotters showing their respect and wanted to let his family know they were thinking of him.
The spotters definitely a fraternity, a group of guys that hang out together a lot. Obviously, at the top of press boxes. The eyes for all of these drivers. And now the
choose rule. Truex took the bottom. Elliott picked the outside. I think anybody who picks the outside, well, I mean, if you're going to be on the front row, it's kind of worth a shot. But further back than that, you're going to struggle here. But how can you pass up all that free track position? See, in my head, you would think it'd be like everybody picks the inside and the dude in 10th's like, oh, shit, and moves all the way up to second. But if you're on the front row, you might as well pick that outside. You might be able to make it work. Just enough to get the lead. You're going to kill your tires faster than normal, most likely.
The only thing concerns me, Steve, is that what did they learn that first run, right? Like they're trying to build all day long.
But it might get you the lead. Corla Joy speeding on pit road. Oh, that's a game changer. Yo, remember when he outran Denny Hamlin earlier this year at Martinsville? Chiefs Jets. Lol, that's a free bye week for Kansas City. Green flag. Over halfway through stage 1, and we are on lap 69. Nice. Elliott's probably not going to get down to second, is he? Or maybe he will. Depends on how hard Logano wants to push here. Logano's up here to help his teammate. He's that kind of dickhead because he knows he can't let Elliott and Truex win. God, the way Truex fires off. Boy, Hamlin again driving almost to pit road entrance to get under Alex Bowman. He's lucky Bowman has cut him a break a couple of times on that. Hamlin gets aggressive and shows the nose halfway down the back, and you got to chase. If you want to stay in front of him, it's like you got to take such a shallow entry into the corner.
Impressed for the 9 of Chase Elliott. He's able to dive back behind the 19. He was able to clear the 22 of.
By the way, my leaderboard is way ahead of my NBC app that I'm using on my TV. Because I see a caution's out right now, and there's no caution out on my screen.
And look to the left, that red and white curving, guys. You know as drivers, that will upset your car if you touch it. Like that. Bumped it right there. Sends the car up the racetrack just
Late in the race, I'll have to turn the damn leaderboard off because it's so far ahead.
I want to see what Denny Hamlin's doing right here. I want to be on that left front tire. Right on that curve.
And there's the caution. Austin Dillon and Clint Boyer. No heavy damage, just a spin and a car trying to avoid the spin, so they should be ready to go. Hey, remember when Boyer won here a couple years ago and we thought it might be the start of something special? How'd that end up?
To the left rear of that car, that's how this all got started. Clint was having a reasonable run in that first 50 laps of the race up to the competition yellow. Had some good fast laps. A lot of damage right there.
Ooh, did Boyer get run over by a teammate? Wow, Boyer did the same thing Hamlin was doing to Bowman. Or, well, Bowman had to do to Hamlin. But Almirola just didn't live. He just spun him out. Harmless. And then another teammate behind him. That could have been 3 Stewart-Haas cars piled up in one there. Well, Almirola's probably like, fuck you, you're retiring anyway. You're not my teammate anymore. Hey, Ozzy. Ozzy, I got a new TV. Ozzy's been in the attic all day. How you doing, big man? He don't even notice the TV. Why would he? He's a fucking cat. He probably just thinks, oh, it's the same fucking TV as always. It's just slightly bigger. Even with a dominant car, there's just no possible way Martinsville could ever be truly boring. Hey, Ozzy. You didn't go out the window, little buddy? Or are you coming to meow at me to get me to open the window even wider? It's open enough for you to get out. Say, hey, buddy. I wonder if I refresh the stream, will it catch up a little bit? I don't want it to be that damn far behind, for fuck's sake. I have to watch an extra ad now, but I'd like to refresh the stream so it would catch up a bit. That stream's like almost 2.5, 3 laps behind what the leaderboard and probably the cable broadcast is, but I'm using the cable for football on the other TV. So, what are you doing there, boy? Ozzy. Oh yeah, Chase's car is handling so good. I just think Truex is just flat out fast.
Not their best racetrack in the playoffs, but Rodney told me, listen, we put more work into this race maybe than any other playoff race, and hopefully they're hoping anyway.
Well, I hope you put more effort into Phoenix than you do Martinsville. That'd be a damn shame to have a season like they've had not be champion at the end of the year. Holy crap!
Yeah, I remember talking to Ronnie Childers right in the middle of all the wins. I mean, Kevin Harvick has been to victory lane so many times, and he said, we have to continue to prove ourselves. And I thought, wow, that's incredible that you guys, as successful as you are, think you
Kyle Petty just jumped. That's incredible.
Obviously, things like this can happen, where you are right now near that cut line and might not have a shot at the title. To be
beauty of sports. Doesn't matter what your resume is. Doesn't matter how great last week went.
Like Shannon Sharp said, you must update your resume on a weekly basis. Kevin Harvick with your fucking 9-win season. You got to pray to God that you have a better day than Hamlin if Truex, Elliott, or Kurt Busch wins this race. Or Bowman. Bowman's solid, but he ain't on the level of Elliott right now. Or Truex.
We saw early in the race, battling to the front. Kurt Busch was running in 4th place. He had a 20-second pit stop, that last stop. So that has put him all the way back into 10th. So you cannot afford at this racetrack to give up spots anywhere. Pit road, on the track, anywhere. It's so hard to pass. Long way to go, but every time you make a mistake like that, it just gets that much harder to get done what you need to get done.
Every year I remark at how long Martinsville is. A short track, but good God, 500 laps here. Wow, Joe Logano just plowed into Elliott a minute ago. Didn't even see that.
This is kind of short track racing. No intent on
Short track racing, my ass.
The result is the 9 of the racetrack with a little mark on that left rear tire. Will have to keep it.
Well, he would know by now if that thing was rubbing or flat.
Getting ready for the restart.
Restart. God, I'm hungry. Whew, my stomach. I need food. Somebody get me some food. We'll have some by the end of the race. I know that. Elliott picked the outside line again. Or did he? Oh, yeah, he must have, because I think Logano was second before the caution. Elliott to the inside now. He's solidly in second place. This restart went much better than the previous one.
Lost this corner to get to the bottom. They're lined up on the bottom. Denny knows it. The driver, you know you got to get behind the way. He got good rear grip leaving turn 2. He's going to pull down in front of Logano.
Clears him for 3rd. So Denny Hamlin to 3rd.
I'm going to be such a TV snob now.
Harvick plus 2.
Oh, yeah, you're watching NASCAR drive in car of Elliott. That's cool. My stream's probably way behind, and it probably seems even more behind because I'm using the NBC app, which is always behind. So, yeah, you'll see shit before I see it. But anyway, I'm going to be a TV snob now because I've got this nice TV, and anytime I go anywhere else, I'm going to be like, meh, this TV sucks. Can I bring my 50-inch TV with me? 50 inches is just slightly too big to be able to carry with you, even though this thing's really light.
Because all of these drivers are looking for points.
What I've seen today, I haven't seen a lot of patients that
But it's such a light TV.
positions when they're available, Dave.
Ravens and Steelers are kicking off the second half. I'm going to try to keep an eye on that more now that the race is settled in. Only one more week of this multitasking shit. Alan Gustafson called Joe Logano a fucking hack. Remember that next week at Phoenix, Chase. Whether or not you make the championship 4 doesn't matter. Just remember that if you see Logano next week.
All right, so Rick, at the top of the show, when I said mathematician and psychologist from the crew chief, I was thinking keeping the driver calm. That was Alan Gustafson doing anything but. And you know what? I like it. When it's a must-win, Alan's had enough.
Whoa, Juju Smith-Schuster, gain of 25.
He's like, I've had it. I'm done racing these guys this way. This is a car that's been in every highlight reel at Martinsville except going to victory lane. They've been wrecked. They've been turned around. They've been turned around sideways. It sounds like Alan, a guy that has won here before, won with Jeff.
Truex is not driving away like he was on the previous 2 runs. Elliott's right there with him. Within 2/10, actually right on his bumper. That's a little closer than 2/10, ain't it? Whew, God almighty, my stomach. I hear you, stomach. You will be fed within the hour. Elliott's there. I'd say Elliott on this run is faster than Truex. He's got a look. Here we go. Elliott's going to take the lead. Truex let him go. Good move, Truex. Elliott was clearly faster for now. So Chase Elliott is your leader. A little cooperation from Truex, though. I appreciate that this early in the race.
Well, Chase Elliott was in the same boat as Martin Truex Jr., so the swap of leaders does not help Denny Hamlin. It does not help Brad Keselowski. And it doesn't help Kevin Harvick.
Also, what's not happening to Denny Hamlin is that 22 car. He's all over the back of him. I like the move from Truex, though. Clearly, Chase Elliott's car is a little bit better. just give the spot up. No sense in driving to turn one side by side, possibly losing multiple spots.
Looks good out front. 40 to go in stage one.
Denny Hamlin is being very trusting of Joey Logano. That line
he's being very trusting of Joey Logano, eh? He'll pay for that.
Joey Logano can see underneath, can see the side of that 11 car. He knows that's how he's got to pass it. Denny's been very, very
Denny's running that line. I was talking about how Chase was running a year ago. Except at 1 and 2 there, he stayed on the bottom.
Put the left side basically in the track where the right side rubber's going down on the racetrack. Trying to affect the bounce of his car. Pass for 5th place. Ryan Blaney goes by his teammate Brad Keselowski right behind these two guys.
Junior really stretched out Brad's name, Brad Keselowski.
Look at that right there.
And now Logano peeking under Hamlin. Looked like he was going to hit him like he did Elliott, but he couldn't get close enough.
Better in exact opposite parts of the corner. You see there, Joey Logano much better on entry. Denny Hamlin, center of the corner off. He is better, but it's surprising he's kind of leaving that half lane open, going on corner entry every time.
Now Logano driving it in. You see Hamlin have to saw on the wheel there, yep, because Logano got into him just a touch.
Maybe a little bit motivated. The team mistake early on before the race. Denny was not happy when he got inside the car. And Steve, you talked about
Denny, do not have a mental breakdown, okay? There's a shot Harvick doesn't make it to next week. That would have to make Hamlin the favorite. Remember, he won Phoenix last year. I know Logano won there earlier this year, but Harvick really should have won there earlier this year. 35 to go in stage one. Elliott, Truex, Hamlin, Logano. Blaney. Sometimes I remember that Ryan Blaney still exists. After the season he's had, I kind of forget about him. Love him, though. He's still one of my favorites. Let me check the Twitter. Ain't been doing that during the race. Holy shit, I'm hungry. So far, I'd say I missed on my pick to win the race because Keselowski doesn't seem to have a winning car at all. Solid car, but not a winning car. Kevin Harvick's had one of the greatest seasons of all time, and this one race might ruin everything. Skip Bayless, how the fuck does Tua have anything to do with the Dolphins returning a punt for a touchdown? Skip Bayless tweeted, Dolphins return a punt for a TD. Tua is magic. Okay. It's like, aight. Whatever you say, brother. Anywhere is possible. Jiffy Lube. Boy, me and my dumbass father had an argument about Noah Gragson yesterday. About Noah Gragson and Michael Annette, actually. Because my dad thinks Dale Jr. can do no wrong because his last name is Earnhardt. Basically, I was like, look, Jr. is not stupid because he's doing the right thing for the company to put guys in the car that are going to have guaranteed sponsorship. My dad insists, Junior could put anybody in that car that he wanted. He chose Gragson and Annette because he believes in them. I'm like, well, actually, that's not true at all. Good God, Lamar Jackson just threw another hard interception. That's his second one today, and he's fumbled as well. But the Steelers are still down by 10. My dad got real quiet when I said, okay, Brett Moffitt or Michael Annette, who would you put in that one car? And I've heard Junior in the past express open interest in a guy like Brett Moffitt and a guy like Ross Chastain. But he's like, if the right deal and sponsorship ain't there, we can't do it as a company because it wouldn't make business sense. Caution's out. Don't know what for.
and sign up to maybe win one of those babies. It's a sweet.
Oh, 77's in the wall. Hey, Garrett Smithley's out of the race. That's good news for Kyle Busch. Oh, wait, he's not in this round anyway. Figures.
Caution out. Here's how it happened.
He had something happen off turn 2. It was slow all the way down the back straightaway, and finally came to a stop right here on the exit of 4.
So still waiting to roll is Garrett's.
He's just stopped. David Ruderman style.
The 96 up Daniels.
Just stopped at Martinsville.
Peacock paint scheme. Peacock Premium is free for all Xfinity customers. As he will get that free pass, be back on the lead lap. That will put 30 cars on the lead lap here at Martinsville.
We're already starting to see split decisions. The leader, Chase Elliott.
Touchdown Steelers, Eric Ebron. Boy, he was wide open and just ran untouched to the end zone.
Parker.
And one of those is a fourth place car of Giuliano, who said he was just struggling with the drive off late in the corners. You see that adjustment in the right rear to try and help that car get off the corner there for Giuliano.
Parker, the first 2 cars stayed out. Denny Hamlin was the first one to come to pit road, and he drove.
Truex and Elliott stayed out.
Hamlin saying the car is still too tight.
I think they're going to pay the price here. They have to run about 20 laps to the end of the stage with all these fresh tire guys behind them.
Part of the exit, the car is too free. They'll change 4 Goodyear tires here. Fill him full of Sunoco fuel. Get him off of pit road. Where will he come out, Rick?
Pretty tight race off of pit road there.
Hamlin, Kozlowski, Blaney, Bowman, Kyle Busch. We'll have to see who stayed out. I didn't see when they were coming on pit road. I'm thirsty. One moment. Had to get my cherry Pepsi Zero Sugar. Best drink ever. Ow. My back kind of hurts. Maybe I should schedule a doctor's appointment and just not go to work tomorrow. I would rather go sit in a doctor's office for 4 hours waiting to be seen than go hang out with the crowd at work. So it looks like Almirola, Custer, Boyer, Stenhouse stayed out as well. But Hamlin from 7th on back, new tires, and they're going to be coming to the front because those guys that stayed out have about 40 or so laps on their tires, 45 laps on the tires.
Race coverage and live in-car cameras right in your control. You can unlock content today. Free trial. You get access to driver and team radio communications. All you have to do is search NASCAR in your app store, or you can visit NASCAR.com/mobile. 2x2 once again as we get ready for the restart. Coming to the green, it will be 21 laps, a sprint to the end of stage 1.
Just 21 laps till the end of the stage.
On the racetrack, but back there, a few more positions. Cars on fresh tires. Hamlin, Kozlowski with Bowman. Can they make a run with new tires?
Green flag. Elliott, Truex, Almirola, Boyer, Custer, Stenhouse. Stenhouse is a great roadblock. That could bode well for Elliott and Truex. Oh, yeah, Blaney was too fast on pit road, I see.
Truex going to have an opportunity here to get for second place.
Holy shit! Boyer just sent Almirola into 3. Good Lord. Well, he deserved it. Remember what happened. And now Stenhouse and Almirola are the world's slowest speed bumps.
Absolutely.
Good God, man. Whoa, and Custer into the door of Keselowski.
He's already in third place.
Here's what happens when you get these maniacs up at the front. And Denny Hamlin is third on fresh tires. Say goodnight, everybody. He's going to win this stage, and he needs the points. This will be a great thing for Hamlin to win the stage, and I think he's going to get it. Couldn't have worked out any better. Thanks to Clint Boyer for the assist there, Denny. Hamlin to second.
Hamlin trying to take second away.
Truex needs to fall in behind him as quickly as he can. It's all about making lap time now. 18 to go.
Extreme is even further behind.
As few people as possible to pass you.
And here comes Hamlin for the lead. Oh, hey, Janet. Dennis on those 4 fresh tires. Elliott, don't fight it at all. Just let him go. 17 laps to go in the stage. You ain't going to hold him off.
They battle it out right now, around third and fourth in points.
And Kevin Harvick all the way down in 16th place right now.
Take a look at what was going on.
I got a caution.
Clint Boyer sent his teammate up the racetrack.
That was justified, what Boyer did to Almirola.
These guys have went all the way
That
to
was
the
justified.
Clint says, hey, you remember that issue in turn 1 and 2?
We have a caution. It's the 51.
You got a car spun out in turn 4, the 51.
Joey Gase as he got spun by the 00. Quinn Half. We have a caution. Boy, it's testy out here today. I like it.
Well, let's see if he was right.
Oh, yeah, he got dumped. Quinn Half chased him up the track in the middle of the corner and sent him around.
All alone on the racetrack, so obviously Quinn had some intention there.
They were the last 2 cars on the racetrack in line there, and that's what's great about Martinsville. These guys typically kind of just run their own race.
Joey Gase is so fucking retarded, he can't get that 51 car backed up and turned around in the right goddamn direction.
Where you're at on the racetrack.
So now was that
Good grief.
advantage to the 9 and the 19 on old tires, or it's a disadvantage?
I think it's a disadvantage.
Closer to them.
Jeff, I'd pit. If I'm Martin Truex Jr., I'm coming to pit.
Well,
It's not about points.
yeah, it's not about points. If you're Truex,
The other with 10 laps,
maybe pit.
you get another 10 or 12 cars and pit again. You can leapfrog those. You're in the wrong end.
Pit about 8 million times. Martinsville, Bristol, and Darlington, you pit about 8 million times per race.
You have to pit at that point. You're going to give up all your track position. Just do it now and hope at the end of the stage you get maybe 10 free spots.
What about the 9 and Chase Elliott? He's chasing points a little bit more than Martin.
Yeah, when I look at where the 9 is on points, I can make the argument that he needs to stay out and get points. So I think he stays out. The 19, he pits. There's just not.
Stay out and pick the inside lane on the restart.
For Truex Jr. on points, I would pit right here, but they're going to choose to stay out. I don't like this call for the 19.
Again, a new crew chief.
Well, I don't think there's been enough laps run on Hamlin and those guys' tires for it to make a difference for Truex. So, yeah, why the fuck wouldn't you stay out here? I'm with staying out there. Just be a waste of a set of tires. No, that doesn't mean much in the Cup Series because you get way more tires, but just stay out. You know, I said at the start of the year that New England would beat Buffalo no matter what, and right now they are tied 14-14 late in the third. Touchdown Raiders, they go up 13-6 on Cleveland. Steelers-Ravens game's going by so slow. They're still early in the third quarter. Lamar Jackson threw to a purple jersey for once. Incomplete. 4th down. Oh. Boy, I dread tomorrow. After yesterday, I'm just like, fuck, can I have a couple of days to, like, mentally recover? That's what I need. I need a mental recovery day. Today's not good enough. Do I think the Seahawks will win today? Yes, I do. Crappy defense, but they'll just outscore the 49ers. Jimmy G can't keep up in a shootout. And it'll probably be a shootout.
Full episodes are available only on Peacock, the streaming service from NBC.
Them damn Arizona Cardinals, though, they're trouble.
Logano in the 22. Here's the radio from him, of the guy who was locked into the championship for.
Yeah, boy, it's really tough to pass. Okay, have to be physical. Stop, just be smart out there. You're doing a good job. Just let them know you're there. Oh, you cut them a break for so long now.
All right, green flag, 10 to go in the stage. Hamlin, Elliott, Truex, Bowman. Bowman and Hamlin on way fresher tires than Truex and Elliott. Surprised Elliott picked the outside lane there. But he clears Truex off of 2 to get down in line to second.
Bowman in that blue 88 car with new tires. That's what he wanted to see. He wanted to see the 9 pull down in front of the 19. He was able to get it. Now he's battling for
Hamlin getting this stage win might kill Kevin Harvick.
Bowman, another one of those drivers, must-win situation. The 8 in the round of 8. Playoff drivers all fighting to be in the top 4 in points or win. Get you into the championship 4 for next week's championship race.
Brad K to the inside of the 19 car. Alex Bowman goes around his teammate for second place. Puts Chase Elliott back in third.
That's Bowman to second. Here's Keselowski to 4th.
Tires coming through the pack. Logano to the inside of the 19. Truex just having to give him a little bit of room here. Doesn't want any contact.
Still early in this race.
Boy, Truex not giving Logano any room. I wouldn't either. Fuck him.
Truex fighting hard on this outside. He's been kind of letting most of these guys go, but at some point,
You notice, like Junior said, Truex fighting hard on the outside. He was letting guys go till the Logano got to him, and now he's driving like a dick.
Cody's like, man, you let them all go. Why are you racing me so hard?
I know why he's racing Logano so hard.
Get on the inside of his teammate. Maybe let him get back in line.
He'll let Kyle Busch go. I saw him put his hand out the window here. Let's see down the front stretch.
entered very high. They were to try to get under the 19. Wasn't able to make it happen.
Wonder how hard he'll race here to get around the 19. He said he felt bad for beating him last week. Denying him that opportunity to lock himself into the championship final. Here's the 2 car going to the inside of the 9. Man, I thought Brad was going to slide up the racetrack here a little bit. Look a little free getting in the corner. You can see it cost him on corner exit.
If you're Brad Keselowski, you know Chase Elliott has older tires. You feel like you should better make this pass immediately.
I don't blame Elliott for not making it easy. There was still a shot at him getting in on points.
Right here is where Chase gets
Certainly more than Truex. So Chase is running Keselowski really hard right now. 3 to go in the stage. He ain't going to be able to hold him off, but he's not making it easy. Chase's speed through the center off is where he's lacking on them tires. He drives in hard, though. That's for damn sure. Every time Elliott and Logano get near each other, I wonder if something stupid's going to happen between them.
Joey, the high entry. He's going to turn across the center of the corner here, try to get under the 9 at the 9. Keeping it low.
Elliott fighting hard.
Elliott's doing a nice job of checking everybody's speed right in the middle of the corner. Right here. That slows the momentum down from the 22.
Logano into the back of Elliott just a touch. That's going to open the door going to 1. See how hard Elliott's able to fight here. He's only got to hold him off till they get off of 4. Because it's the end of the stage. He clears Logano off of 2.
Back in front of the 22. He's going to get in the bottom here.
And Elliott's going to hold on to the spot. Way to go, Chase. Good racing. 4th place in stage 1. It's a few points. And that was pure talent, as Kyle Busch likes to say. Pure talent. Hamlin wins stage 1. So if you're a Denny Hamlin fan, your day's going well so far.
Chase Elliott, Martin Truex Jr. finishes 6th. Denny.
if you're Lamar Jackson, your day's not going that well, even though you're winning by 3. Big Ben just got crushed. Hello, Austrian mapping. We're still here. Got to check my text and pray to God that I get that magical text that tells me I don't need to go tomorrow, which I'm not going to get because I know what we have to do the next couple of days. And it didn't rain enough this morning. It stopped raining this morning, so it's not going to be too wet tomorrow. And I'm going to have to go be surrounded by idiots. But after Tuesday, rest of the week should be easy because we won't be going all the way to fucking Lake James. And the rest of my work this week's pretty easy. Like one day we're pressure washing a house. That's actually kind of fun, actually. You just squirt Clorox on the side of the house and then spray it down with a hose pipe. That's easy work. I can't believe we get paid to do that occasionally. Like, you people not know that you could just as easily do this and it's not hard at all. Grinding Sea of Thieves, bless you, man. I was excited today because I bought a new TV in time for the PS5 to be coming out in a couple weeks. I got a 4K TV, so my PS5 will run at 60 FPS. Because if you have 4K, your PS5 can go into performance mode and you get higher frame rates and stuff. So shit should look pretty top-notch when I get my PS5 in a couple of weeks. And we'll be streaming Spider-Man Miles Morales on this channel. We haven't streamed a game on this channel in quite a while, but that's going to change. I guarantee you when Spider-Man comes out, that's going to change. TV was only $225. That's pretty good for a 50-inch 4K TV, I'd say.
Perfect for race fans. Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Steelers are at the Ravens 12. Ben in the shotgun. Hands to Connor. It's a draw play that goes nowhere. Gets blown up. Loss of 3. Score alert in the New England game. Oh, Buffalo scored. They're up 21-14 on New England.
It was all about winning to advance to the championship 4. Denny Hamlin wins.
Kevin Harvick did not get stage points.
Very helpful to keep him above the cut line. You notice the name that's not on there, Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick not finishing in the top 10 in stage 1. Parker.
Joe Logano finished 5th at the end of that stage there. They took these extra couple laps under the caution here to evaluate the damage on the right front. TJ Majors taking a look at it, giving it the A-OK. Was not rubbing on the right front tire. Joey said the fire-off speed is great in 22 car station. Because
Parker gave a call to Denny Hamlin. That was his call on the last stop to come down pit road. It resulted in a stage win for Hamlin. He said he's too loose in, too loose on exit. They're going to go down on the track car, Dave.
Because Alex Momandui, who was changing tires this stop, they went hard that run and finished in the 2nd position in the stage. Just a little bit of a change for him. Needs to get the right rear of the track a bit more. As Brad Keselowski, the balance is good, but had a little less drive off, so they wanted to make a change there.
Elliott retakes the lead.
Elliott grabs 3 spots. So does Martin Truex Jr.
I know he didn't take no tires. He's got stickers on. Elliott with 4 tires retakes the lead. Good stop, 9 crew. We need more of that. New Five Nights at Freddy's game is Sony exclusive. Oh, you got an Xbox? Well, that kind of blows. I got an Xbox too, but it's been mostly collecting dust. Just because, I mean, I like my Xbox, but everything I have and all my friends are on PlayStation, so it's just like the Xbox is just there for recreational use. Maybe an old game here and there, but now most of the old games I like to play I have on my PC, so now my Xbox really collects dust. That and the HDMI port's funky on my Xbox One. I wouldn't have had an Xbox One S if it wasn't so cheap to get it from my brother-in-law. Steelers first and goal at the Ravens 1. Man, I wish I could watch more of this game because this game's really good. Touchdown Steelers. They take the lead. There you go. They're winning the turnover battle, and they just now took the lead for the first time since the first quarter. 2 interceptions and a fumble. One of those picks they ran back for a touchdown, but Ravens defense mostly been shutting down Big Ben. He had like 24 yards in the first half. They're rolling now, though. I hope for the sake of my pick'ems the Steelers win, even though I actually like the Ravens better. Against Baltimore-Pittsburgh, I've always leaned for the Ravens. But I picked the Steelers to win this game. Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Cole Custer, Todd Dillon, Eric Almirola, and Bubba Wallace all stay out. So your new leader will be Kyle Busch and his brother. Did I mention that I love my new TV? Now I want to stream a game or something. Well, when that PS5 comes out, you'll be seeing a lot of me, hopefully, during the week.
On NBC, the Breeders' Cup, Keeneland, as well as what a matchup, college football. Notre Dame hosting Clemson. Remember, Uiagalelei, that freshman quarterback, had a heck of a showing yesterday to keep them at the #1 spot.
Well, that's just Saturday. Then Sunday, we're going to crown a champion in the Cup Series at 3 o'clock.
Next Sunday night, Saints Buccaneers on Sunday Night Football.
Saints Bucks. It's going to be a great Sunday Night Football. You didn't even mention the Xfinity Series championship.
Oh yeah, you're a Haley fan, yeah. And congratulations, Justin Haley's in the championship for the Xfinity Series. Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Cole Custer, Todd Dillon, Eric Almirola, Chase Elliott, Bubba Wallace. Boy, Chase loves picking that outside line. That's confidence right there.
Rick, I'm shocked with the limited amount of tires, only 8 sets in the pits and 17 laps on the tires, that all of those cars came to pit road. They all didn't pit, but the majority did. James Small, you mentioned it, first year on the box with a 19. Well, if you would listen to me, he'd have lost track position.
So he's surprised that they pitted, but a minute ago he was begging and saying it was dumb that Truex didn't pit. And I said, you're just wasting a set of tires if you do. I wish Steve Letarte would make up his mind. So some new players up at the front here. Stage 2. There's that Geico restart zone. Busch brothers up front. Kurt Busch has to win this race. Kurt Busch must win or there is no tomorrow.
Trying to clear his younger brother on the inside.
This is that moment we talked about at the top of the show. Regardless of your strategy, you would be in traffic.
Boy, Chip Ganassi, I know the Kyle Larson situation sucked because he had to get rid of Larson. And that would break my heart, having to fire Kyle Larson. Well, ultimately, it worked out great because he gets to keep Kurt Busch and gets to add Ross Chastain, which is what he was wanting to do anyway. And Kurt Busch is hanging tough on the outside with his little brother. I think Kurt clearly has a better car than Kyle. He's run better all day so far, but Kyle's got that inside line.
He did not want to lose his winning streak at 15 seasons. He won last week, went to 16. He said those closing laps were the most nervous laps of his career. This is from a guy that's won 2 champions. So he knows how.
Hear that? Kyle has won 2 champions. And Kurt Busch takes the lead from the outside line. Nice. You know you got a good car if you can do that. And the first car on fresh tires is Chase Elliott there in 4th. And he's about to be 3rd because he's right on Custer. And he's bringing Hamlin with him. Hamlin's following Elliott through. Elliott feels like I do playing NASCAR Heat 5, doing all the work to get through the lap traffic at Bristol or Martinsville. And I look behind me and the second place car's right on me, just following me through.
Those are some pretty good names to join too, actually.
I join every list.
Yeah. So we talk so much about, the 9 leading and the 19 leading. Let's not forget the 1 of Kurt Busch is in the same situation. Currently leading, that puts him into the championship 4 at Phoenix. With the 11 and the 2 currently, the 4 of Kevin Harvick. I can't imagine.
So as of now, your final 4 is Logano, Kurt Busch, Hamlin, and Keselowski because Kurt Busch is leading. Chris Buescher with a right rear tire rub. I think it may be going down. There's that something else. Oh boy, nah, that's blowing up. He's got his radiator's busted. That's going to bring out a yellow. Chris Buescher's got a busted radiator and he's dropping fluid everywhere. Looked like a tire rub till I saw the damage on the front end, and that's done.
You see damage to the 17, Lot to the front.
Top out the letters D and F on the race report.
1 and 2, those guys, there's a lot of contact between him, Daniel Suarez.
Well, Dale Jr., you've had to deal with that before. Remember 2017? Got his radiator fucked in. Ooh, big checkup there, and yep. Big chain reaction, and Buescher gets the brunt. Boy, Kevin Harvick was right behind him. Imagine if that had happened to Harvick. Harvick was right on Buescher's bumper when that happened. God damn, Lamar Jackson's so damn good. Uh-oh, fumble, and it's Steeler ball. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Baltimore will maintain possession. Jackson eluded about 3 rushers. Ducked underneath them, threw the ball downfield to Mark Andrews. Andrews gets stripped by Minka Fitzpatrick. And then the ball just bounced around and went out of bounds.
This conversation happened on the last run.
And we have a caution. Well, Kevin Harvick was about an inch away from being out of this race just now. Whoa, Minnesota's up 28-14 on Green Bay. Nothing makes sense anymore.
Yeah, I would say Rodney Childers has his hands full. So on that last stop, they did several changes. That's why Harvick is so far back in the field, including pulling a spring rubber from the right rear spring. But, man, they have a long way to go. And you guys mentioned it now with the one up front leading the race, Kevin Harvick below the cut line, -2. Who would have thought that coming into Martinsville?
What a season he's had. 9 wins. He's the winningest driver in 2020. He's been dominant. And I saw a statistic earlier that if he doesn't win today, 5 races is going to be the longest winless streak that he's had this season. And now he's in the possibility, contention of not making the championship 4.
Yeah, that winless streak could cost him a chance to race for a championship a week from now in Phoenix. It's hard to, I didn't see it. Well, you and I had this whole conversation. Oh, what's the race going to be like? What are they going to be in points? And I think I said every conversation, the 4's fine. 4's fine. Rick, you can't lose that many points.
Right.
All the pressure on all these different teams and drivers. Who's going to fold first? And which driver, which team is going to make the biggest mistake first? That takes them out of the equation. The pressure's building. I know it's a long way to go in this race, but it's being proven to them right now. Every lap matters, and every position's going to matter. Who can stand up to it, and who's going to fold?
Harvick right now running 25th. He is the furthest back of any of the playoff drivers in this round of 8. Kurt Busch is up front and needs to win.
One moment, please. We have a caution. Sorry about that. I had to type a really fucking long text message. I smell food cooking, thank Christ. Boy, my stomach is going to like explode out of my body alien style. Please say those sweet words I want to hear. You're off work tomorrow. Nope. God damn it, it's only 3:30. So I try to find out as early in the day as possible what I need to be ready to do tomorrow.
Chris Carson wins for the Eagles. Coverage starts with football night.
Earnhardt died. Oh, Jesus.
Well, the fluid put down on the
My dad would find out where you live and kill you with a name like that.
The racetrack up gives us a chance to get another break out of the way. So we'll do that.
I was named after Dale Earnhardt. Good God, but they came back for commercial for 30 seconds to go back to commercial. Although that's a lengthy caution there. Busher just dropped fluid everywhere. Steelers with a 4-point lead. Starting deep in their own territory for like the 85th time today. You are surely dead. Surely not. Although Hamlin winning that stage was not good news for you, buddy. Our in-race reporter there, Brad Keselowski.
Today's aerial coverage brought to you by Geico. As we look down track cleanup.
Who's going to come in my stream next? The ghost of Stonewall Jackson?
A lot of fluid was put down.
Well, I think a normal amount of fluid was put down, but a lot of speedy drive was put down. They turned this place into a beach. So a lot of cleanup happening right now, trying to get this thing ready to go. That stuff there's still good. They can use that again if we have another put it back on the track.
It's reusable.
I just leave it right there. And,
Spoken like a car owner.
If we got another, anybody had any kind of leak on pit road, we've got it. Recycle that, don't buy new.
Goes around picking up.
Fuck it, leave it there. Leave it on pit road.
Its absorbency is amazing.
All mechanics out there know you reuse that stuff over and over.
Well,
Boy, that's a lot of fluid.
much grip. Clean that up. Dave.
And at Martinsville, there's like no place to get off the damn track, so no wonder it's taking forever.
People, including the crew chief of the 2-car there for Brad Keselowski. His name is Jeremy Bullins, and he grew up about 30 miles from here in a small community called Walnut Cove. He told me this morning, I love coming here as a kid. My dad, Willie, was a mechanic on a local dirt late model. My uncle Mike raced go-karts, and they loved coming to Martinsville. Brought me here when I was about this high, and I've been coming here ever since. I said, do you remember the first race you were here? He goes, no, but I think DW was in the Mountain Dew car. I remember that real well. He said, I'd love to win here today and get Brad onto the championship 4 in Phoenix. A lot of drivers complain about this place. Some crew chiefs don't like coming here. Bullins loves it, and so does his driver.
Race audio is not too loud, is it?
You reference it by the decals, right?
Well, I mean, the decal made coverage. That's why you stick them on everything. The headsets.
Darrell Waltrip won 11 times here at this racetrack. Second only to Richard Petty.
With the Mountain Dew car in 81 and 2. So that's a long time ago. Well, we're only 156 laps into this race, but we have seen this race provide fireworks in years.
Hey, Matt Kenseth. Dude, I was on the KISS cruise, right? And I saw the clip of Kenseth doing that shit to Logano, and I about passed out from laughing so hard. Now, that's something I did not laugh at. It showed Hamlin and Elliott. Didn't laugh at this either, but the finish with Truex and Logano in 2018 was like 30 of the best laps of racing I've ever witnessed in my life. Boy, I was fired up after this one, too. Hamlin and Logano. I was like, kick his ass, Denny. It felt good to be on Denny Hamlin's side at Martinsville for once.
Fenders wrinkled. We've already seen contact on the racetrack.
Oh,
quite a few times.
That's why I just love this playoff schedule. I know we've had different varieties, but we had the Roval, we've had Talladega, we've just had some fascinating racing. And I think that why not just come to a good old short track, figure out who's going to go to Phoenix for a championship.
Martinsville being the cut race was one of the best decisions they could have ever made. Lamar Jackson just got crushed again.
I think it tests every driver out there what they are willing to do
into the third quarter.
You're gonna have to cross that
21-17 Pittsburgh.
Divide between good racing and reconciling.
Remember, we saw Joey Logano. He said, "This is my opportunity. This is it. This is my only chance of making it to the championship four." Well, he took advantage of that, went on and won a championship. And so,
DFS. Hello, what's up? Was watching a race.
Kurt
Kurt Busch, Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Cole Custer, Eric Almirola, Ty Dillon, Martin Truex Jr., Bubba Wallace, and Joey Logano. That's your top 10.
That aggression at Martinsville did pay off.
Keep in mind also, guys, this race is the first.
If you're a Kevin Harvick fan, I'm so sorry that this race is stressing you out. Nobody that's a Kevin Harvick fan thought they were going to come into a playoff race and be stressed out with the season he's had. But Harvick is not running well today. He didn't get points in stage 1. He's not in the top 12 on the racetrack. Denny Hamlin won stage 1. So, I hate it for the Harvick fans. You got to be sick to your stomach if you're a Harvick fan.
And on the outside will be Chase Elliott in the 9, so the 1 and 9 making up row 1.
It's going to be a long day. We've had a lot of cautions so far, and you know there will be more. But at some point, there will be a long green run. At Martinsville, there's always one really long run. Right now, the final 4 would be Logano, Kurt Busch, Hamlin, and Keselowski as of now.
You mentioned the choose rule, Jeff. Right now, by my notes, if I'm second, I'm taking the outside of the front row. It just pays off too many times that even if you can't get the lead, you seem to be able to fall in line in second.
Yeah, no doubt. A little bit better tire on this 9 car than on the 1 car.
Yeah, remember Kurt Busch stayed out at the end of stage 1, and he's out here on a little older tires. And Elliott, I think, has a much better car anyway.
Denny Hamlin fighting once again, moves up to 3rd.
So Elliott's going to take this lead very shortly.
Bumper to the back of the 1 is Chase Elliott in the 9. That's for the lead.
Again, to the high side here.
Stonewall Jackson. I knew it.
Watch what happens as the 11 car, Denny Hamlin, closes that gap on the 9. Chase Elliott will no longer be able to enter the corner that high, because if he does,
Hey, Kurt Busch is doing a great job today.
Already.
That'd be a feel-good moment if Kurt was able to win this race. Oh, here comes Elliott now. Elliott's got the look going to 3. Yeah. A little fresher tires. Makes a bit of a difference.
Chase Elliott did a great job not making contact. Kurt really ran him tight down into turn 3.
Well, give Elliott credit for showing up ready to race today. My confidence in Chase Elliott is so high because of how good he is. This is such a competitive race, too. There's about 10 cars I could see winning this race today. No shit. There's no clear-cut dominant car. Oh, my God. If Lamar Jackson could have hit that guy in stride, that would have been a touchdown. But he had to fall down catching the ball.
No, we didn't, but they're doing it. It won't last long, and Kyle's faster than Kurt.
Lamar Jackson's got to lay this ball in there a little more accurately. That's a touchdown. And there's no guarantee you're going to score on the Steeler defense from the 17-yard line.
Worked his way back in the picture here after being moved out of the way by his teammate. They've used clever strategy to get that track position back for Eric.
Behind them, it's Truex Jr., Cole Custer, Joey Logano, Ty Dillon, and Jimmy Johnson on the top 10.
Points bottom left-hand side.
And right on the next play, Gus Edwards gets tackled for a 2-yard loss. Like I said, there's no guarantee you're going to punch this thing in. You know, the strategies at Martinsville with when do you pit, when do you not pit, when are the cautions going to fall, you can never feel totally comfortable with a dominant car at Martinsville. It's never like, okay, we're out front, we got this. It's never the case. Hey, Harvick's back in the Final 4. He's 2 points ahead of Keselowski right now. Still, 2 points.
Truex trying to put him in position to attack and take a position here as well.
Lamar Jackson on the run.
Kyle's gonna race hard.
Touchdown. Way to go, dude. Holy fuck. I know he's played rough at points today, but that was a hell of a play.
Outside,
There's a flag down. Oh, it's coming back, ain't it? Holding, offense. Oh, never mind. Touchdown don't count. Hell of a play. A shame it doesn't count. We talk football here, too. Especially at lulls in the race like we're in right now.
This field is so even when everybody has relatively good tires on their car. It's hard to make any headway.
Kevin Harvick's 24th.
In the top 20, 25, until the tires start to fade a little bit. It can be frustrating because you think, man, we've lost something. Our car's not quite as good, but it just shows you how competitive this field is. You take care of it and sit there and just try not to burn the tires off of it in frustration. You start to make up time and start to pass these guys. Go by these cars that you think you should be beating as the laps go on. That's Corey LaJoie in front of that 21 car. You know, Kevin Harvick just did not come into this race expecting to be battling Corey LaJoie. It's just not the kind of funded team. Let's see what Kevin Harvick is struggling with.
Wow, first and goal, Raven. That's a 22-yard completion. He threw it underneath to Willie Snead. And the Steelers give it up on 2nd and 22. You can't play that kind of defense. It was only 2nd down. That's a defense you play on 3rd down, but even then they would have given it up. Bad call by the coordinator. Too conservative. Come on, you're Blitzburg.
Danny's under pressure from Kurt Busch right now for 2nd. It's 2011 since Kevin Harvick's won at this racetrack. Yeah, I don't think about, Kevin Harvick when I think about Martinsville. I know he's been strong here in the past, but some of the guys are, currently doing so well at this racetrack, and this team, Kevin's team's kind of struggled here the last several trips to find some consistency and some good balance in their car. That's Kurt Busch. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm sitting here with almost 30 laps more on my tires than Denny Hamlin in front of me, and I'm sitting here running with him. Feel pretty good about my race car in that situation, Steve. Without a doubt. I mean, this is a racetrack where new tires matter, but a good race car can trump.
Oh, that's a touchdown. Holy fuck. What a catch. Oh, he's saying he's out of bounds. Okay, he might not have dragged that foot.
Second stage seems to have a lot of green flag running, so with 85 laps to go, we just wonder if this is going to be the long green flag run where we see the lead lap cars kind of get narrowed down. We'll see if Kurt Busch can still manage.
Oh, hell yeah. They're playing Rat as we go to commercial. What's with the good music? Ew. Oh, that reminds me. I should be on the Kiss cruise right now, and guess who was going to be there? Rat. It was Kiss, Rat, Fozzy, Bruce Kulick, and some other shit bands I don't care about, but yeah, that's funny. I could have been at a Rat show last night in the middle of the goddamn ocean, but I'm not. Thanks a lot, COVID. Stuck here watching a race with y'all. Baltimore's challenging that last play. They ruled it incomplete. Okay, I said touchdown. What do we got? What do we got? One. Oh, yep, he's out of bounds. Damn. Or did the knee come down before that second foot went out of bounds? Well, that's a crappy angle. I couldn't see if the other knee touched. But Baltimore challenged, so they must have felt good about it. When the play happened, I said touchdown. So if they have to overturn that, I was right. Satan's here. Great. Big fan, Satan. Like the way you work. Thanks for Slayer. Satan works in mysterious ways. Kevin Harvick pits from 25th with a flat lifter. Good Lord. Harvick just had to hit pit road for a flat tire. That's going to be pretty hard to come back from at Martinsville, pitting under green. Dude. I got to tell Cameron the bad news. He's a Stuart Haas fan. Harvick's running 25th, and the three best cars in the field are Chase Elliott, Kurt Busch, and Martin Truex Jr. And if any of them win, Harvick's out. And Hamlin won stage 1, so he's gapped Harvick on points by a lot. Oh yeah, race is back on. He doesn't mute. Sending voice messages to Cameron because it's easier to send a voice message than it is to type it out. Oh wow, he got a flat tire from Matt Kenseth.
That right there cuts the tire on the 4-car. Caution's out on the racetrack.
We got a caution.
Here's an opportunity for Harvick to at least get one of those laps back.
I could probably learn round and round during the next commercial break.
See, the 42 had damage on the right rear quarter panel. The quarter panel was sticking out.
I'm still really slow on guitar.
That's
why I'm a drummer, dude. I can actually play drums. Guitar, a little over my head. I just know some things here and there. 15 car blew a left front and hit the wall. That's why we have a caution. That's a break for Harvick.
That's what brings out the yellow for the pool in the fence. What a huge break for the 4. You mentioned it.
I think that, yeah, they just rolled that incomplete, so Baltimore loses a timeout. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Big play. Jackson's rolling to his right. Touchdown, Hollywood Brown. Okay, he still scored anyway. Lamar Jackson, dude. He's clutch. So, yeah, Harvick was 2 down. He gets 1 lap back here. He's going to take the wave around, I would assume.
And also another point, guys, is there's really nobody a lap down. Like Kevin Harvick.
Honestly, dude, if I'm like Hamlin or somebody, I'm going to stay out here and trap his ass 2 laps down. I ain't going to let him take that wave around. I'd have to have somebody stay out here. I can't let Harvick get back to 1 lap down because then he can come back from that. But I'm sure everybody's going to pit here.
Harvick has not looked good in this race yet up to this point. So even though he gets his lap back, he was still running outside of the top 20.
So not that you want to play dirty pool. Not that you do. But if you're the 1 of Kurt Busch or the 19 of Mark Truex Jr. and you feel like you're kind of in a must-win, or the 11 of Denny Hamlin and you want to try to hold a guy down, one of those cars in front of Kevin Harvick, it would be bad for their strategy, but they can stay on the racetrack and trap the 4 2 laps down. And that would be an aggressive move. I don't know if I would be that concerned about another car, but
Kevin's going to get 1, though, from the free pass.
No.
No, he's not. He's 2 down. Rick Allen, pay attention. Like I said, I think if you're Denny Hamlin, you won stage 1. You've got some points to play with. Stay out here and keep Kevin Harvick's ass 2 laps down.
Let's listen to the 2.
Same for Brad. Yeah. Be right back. I got to go get food.
There you go. All the leaders pit. The 4 is going to take the the wave around. He's going to get to 1 lap down. Parker.
Kurt Busch gets out the 4th place position. Just said he was too loose when in the lead, so to make a small air pressure adjustment on the left side before getting your tires, Marty.
Denny Hamlin's still struggling with the same thing, Parker. Too tight at the 2/3 mark of the corner. He said, I have way too much wheel in it when I get back to the gas. Martin Truex Jr. says, I feel like we're going to be good, but we're just a little too free on the long run, Dave.
Leader Chase Elliott hits his marks perfectly on the 9 car. He said, when I get into my rhythm, I can control what the buildups are doing in my tires, but I got to get in that rhythm. Really no changes so far on this stuff. They'll change the 4 tires and put the Sunoco fuel in.
Coming off pit road, top 3 are going to hold their positions. Again, Brennan Poole was in the position for the free pass, but he brought the caution out. No free pass.
Fuck off, Elvis. I'm back. And now, food. Thank God, because I was fucking starving, dude. So I took a chance today and picked Detroit to beat Indianapolis. Terrible decision. I will try to lean back from the mic so nobody hears me chewing. This mic is good. It picks up everything, though. Round and round. Should have been hearing that live about 12 or about 16 hours ago. Could have got another selfie with Chris Jericho like I did a few years ago. Like I said, Fozzy was going to be on the cruise. Jericho's pretty chill. I actually talked to him a few times the first time I met him on Kiss Cruise 5. Every time we saw each other, we'd stop and chit-chat. He knew me by the end of the cruise. He should. I was in the fucking front for all his goddamn Fozzy shows on the cruise. Oh man, I think New England and Buffalo is going to go to overtime. Is my app frozen? Okay, we're back. Green flag. The fuck?
On the inside, Martin Truex Jr. on the outside. Both drivers coming in that were below the.
So Harvick was able to take the wave around. He got his lap back. He's still one lap down.
Chase Elliott as the leader. Now you see the playoff points on the left side. Logano with his win at Kansas. He's in the championship four. Chase Elliott leading here. He's also trying to lock himself in. Denny Hamlin, enough points. Brad Keselowski, also enough points. Kevin Harvick, the struggles. He is below the cut line.
Martin Truex Jr. in that 19 car let Denny Hamlin go to pull back in front of the 1 car, so he didn't lose that spot.
What a job the drivers below the cut line are doing. We got Chase Elliott first, Truex third, Kurt Busch fourth, and Bowman sixth. The 4 guys that need to win all running in the top 6.
See how he's going to that blue car. He is stuck on the outside of Joey Logano, desperately needing to clear Joey Logano because they are lined up underneath him. He cannot get down. He's going to potentially lose a lot of spots right here.
I know it wouldn't hurt him at all, but I'd like to see Logano get dumped today.
Oh, big run right here by Bowman. He's going to turn left. Get to the bottom.
Well, he's going to try to put it in there. Actually cuts a little bit of a break. Taps on the bumper right here in the middle of the corner.
Junior, that's a place where you just got to pull down there and hope he doesn't push you out of the way. It's really all you can do.
So, guys, I'm going to ask you guys, do you and did you race playoff cars differently? Is that Ryan Blaney saying, you know what, he's a playoff car, I'm going to cut him a little slack?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's unfortunate. You don't want to have to do that, but that's, it's a box you're in if you're not in the playoffs. I would say that, but also now, if it's a guy who's trying to take a spot away from your teammate in the playoffs, then you're sort of, it's your obligation to race that guy. So if you can do anything to help one of your teammates by racing another competitor, then you race them really hard and hope that your boss is paying attention.
Bowman currently running 7th, Junior, and trying to move forward in that 88 car. Greg Ives' crew chief told me this morning, we've been moving forward on our short track program. Very pleased with what we've been doing there. And Alex again needing a win today. Tapped earlier today. They pulled that damage away from the right side of the 88. It's been pretty good since, trying to make his way toward the top 5. And maybe in stage 3 be in position to win.
Hey, whoever made all those repeat accounts, why don't you subscribe to my channel with all of them so I can get a boost in subs? We still got to get to 1,000 before I can ever think about trying to get monetized again. I miss being monetized. The future was so bright.
This year, he will drive the number 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports in 2021. Take a look at this.
Big battle back here between Kevin Harvick and John Hunter Nemechek. Kevin is leading this spot. He's been putting all kinds of pressure on John Hunter Nemechek. But Nemechek's not giving it to him. Keeps that battle up. He wants that spot. Just contact. Kevin Harvick just keeps pushing, keeps pushing. Remember, Harvick has older tires on his right side. He only put left sides when they pitted.
Oh, look here.
Harvick just body slammed Matt Kenseth. That's for that flat tire.
He could get lapped. I mean, they could come around and lap him because he does not have very much speed.
Oh, Matt Kenseth being an ass. Look at that.
He doesn't have the tires. You mentioned the tires on his
Kenseth
car.
racing him hard.
Right now, as he lost a lot of speed to the 38. Now the 20's right up behind him here, going to try to take the spot.
He's already.
Won't be the first time them two were pissed. Remember Pocono in 2004? Yep, I'm a long-time fan.
I think that's the concern for Rodney Childers is just, that their leaders are coming, number one, but also there's another car one lap down, James Davidson. They want to make sure they stay in this free pass position before the caution comes
Touchdown
out.
Steelers.
I think the biggest issue, Steve, is just the handling of the four car. I think that's the concern for Rodney Childers right now. You're right on board with Kevin Harvick right there in the center of the corner. He just says it won't go. You see everybody just pulling away from the four car, center of the corner off. He says, we are absolutely struggling. So Rodney Childers has got to find a way to make this car better, clearly, for Kevin Harvick this afternoon.
Well, I talked about the respect at the front. Blaney showed Bowman. Well, back here in the back, they don't care. They've won 9 races. They don't care that you're the favorite to go to Phoenix. They're racing you. They're like, you got back here. This is your fault. You have old tires. 7-time champ Jimmy Johnson said, man, I'm coming through. And to make it even worse for Kevin Harvick, is the 66, the last car in the lead lap, is really unable to keep up as well. He's about another straightaway behind.
Martin Truex underneath Hamlin for second.
With the 11 and the 19.
Truex has been a little quiet for a while.
Harvick won't be the only car one lap down.
Elliott's got a 2-second lead, though. I don't think it'll matter anytime soon. Although, lap traffic can change everything.
Right